6 phrases that people are using without realizing they're being passive aggressive.
Okay.
And maybe you don't have the intention of being jerky, but in a sense, they're saying that, yeah, you know what? It might be taken that way.
Okay, bless your heart.
In the South, no doubt.
Oh, when Virginia says that to me, oh, bless your heart. I'm like, you're trying to sound sweet, but it's
so rude.
So rude.
So rude you just said that. One of them is good for you. Good for you. You know what? Good for you. They say it's passive aggressive if there's secretly resentment or envy behind it.
But what if you say
Good for you.
What if you really tell me some news? I'm like, good for you, Kev. That's awesome.
There's a different tone. There's good for you, or there's good for you.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Right. There's two tones on that one. Right. I guess you know if you are using it the right way or not. Another one is, I'm sorry you feel that way. They say people use it as a non-apology, like, I'm not sorry for what I did, but I'm trying to sound like I am. Instead of just taking responsibility, you're placing the blame on the other person's feelings.
And it all depends on what kind of relationship you're talking about. If that's someone you're working with and you don't really care if they like you or not, good for you. Or what was the one you just said? I'm sorry. Bless my heart.
Bless your heart.
Here it comes. You earned that one.
Good for you. You can't hear Kevin.
Well, no, I can hear him. I just can't remember anything anymore.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I'm sorry
Yes.
if you get into a little thing with somebody, a coworker. I'm sorry you feel that way. But if you're in a relationship and you apologize genuinely and say, I'm sorry you feel that way. I really am sorry. I think that's a different tone, no?
I think it can go different ways.
I'm sorry you feel that way,
With
though.
an apology.
Puts it back on the person.
Yeah.
If you're really sorry, what you say is, I'm sorry I did that.
But what if the person...
Or, I'm sorry I made you feel that way.
Yeah.
I did something wrong. I'm owning it, and I'm sorry for what I did.
They're saying I probably really didn't do anything wrong. You're just taking it in a way that you perceive yourself to be a victim and you're not.
Yeah, what if someone's just really acting psychotic and you're trying to just get out of this situation? Like, I'm sorry I feel that way. Okay. I'm sorry.
Another one of the 6 phrases they say people use without realizing they're being passive aggressive. It's fine. Especially when it's obviously not fine. They say you're avoiding the confrontation when you should really just tell them how you feel. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Sometimes people need to kind of take a beat, though, before they say how they feel. Not everyone's all this zen.
It's not fine.
They say it's not fine because they're going to explode if they continue to be honest.
I usually just devolve into, you know what, do what you want.
That's fast.
Do what you want. Just do what you want.
You're going to do what you want anyway.
Is that on your
just do what
list?
you want.
Do what you want.
Yeah. The 4th passive-aggressive phrase, whatever. Whatever. You might use it when you're throwing in the towel, like, I really don't want to watch that movie, but, you know, whatever. Either get on board for real or stick to your guns, they say. Do one of the two. Don't give them a whatever.
Okay, let me
whatever.
give you an example. Hey, babe, what would you like for dinner tonight? Whatever. Passive-aggressive, or you're oversensitive for taking that wrong?
That, to me, I always hate when that happens, the food arguments. Like, hey, where you want to go eat? I don't know. I don't care, whatever. And then you suggest, I'm like, nah, that's terrible. And you're like, no,
Well, then it's really not whatever.
It's not whatever. That's why I asked you, because I don't want to go down this list of you just dumping on every idea I have. The 5th passive-aggressive phrase is, yeah, if you say so. They say it's dismissive, and it implies that you don't really believe what they're saying, but you're also shutting down the conversation.
But what if the person that you're talking to really is just you can't believe what they're saying into ending it out of that situation because it's getting uncomfortable? You just go, if you say so. Are you supposed to say, I completely agree with you, or I disagree with you?
Well, they're just saying it is dismissive. It implies you really don't believe what they're saying. And that's what it does. I mean, it is. You're saying that I don't agree with you, but if you say so, you believe it, so whatever. I'm not going to change your opinion.
Sometimes I just don't believe what people are saying.
That's what I mean. If you say so, some of these don't sound passive-aggressive to me. Some of these just sound like someone's being oversensitive.
Yeah, they say sometimes they are. Sometimes you may not realize that you're saying it and you are being passive-aggressive, and maybe sometimes you're not being. Sometimes it's the intent that you're saying the sentence with. And the 6th phrase they had was, you're just too sensitive. They say it discounts their feelings and shifts the blame onto them so you don't have to apologize or feel bad.
Yeah, that's not I wouldn't say that to somebody.
No, I wouldn't either.
All right. So you will be a jerk if you use that one. You're just too sensitive.